Just about a couple years ago, I went on a road trip from California all the way to North Virginia. Along with me, in the huge white truck we drove in, was you, Uncle Chris, your wife, and your two American Eskimo dogs. It was throughout those 40 long hours we spent in the truck driving across the country that I got to learn more about you that I never knew before, as well as many lessons that I immensely value to this day. And so, to my Uncle Chris, I thank you for inspiring me to never give up and to work hard for what I want, and for showing me how to be generous to others. During this long trip, you told me about your journey to becoming successful, to starting your own business and achieving financial wealth. However, you informed me about the other side of the story, the part about all of the hardships that you had to endure along that journey to success. You said that at one point, you, your wife, and your two young children were homeless and had to stay at a crowded homeless shelter with hundreds of other people. You faced fear and uncertainty about your future as well as your family's future. You even mentioned that you couldn't get a loan from banks because they rejected it, or from close friends and family because they were worried that you would not be able to pay it back. And yet, faced with all of those problems, you never gave up. You kept on working hard to start your own business. You worked to get the funds and the license required for it, and now you successfully own your own business with offices across the country and are living comfortably with your family. I am so amazed of your accomplishments, and your journey has really inspired me and has had a positive impact on my life. For example, there are times when I feel like giving up on trying to become a nurse because of how difficult it is and pursuing a more painless and easier career path. But when I think about your story and how you never gave up on becoming successful, I become inspired to work even harder to try to become a nurse and not give up. Additionally, you've even inspired me to start a business of my own, where I'm able to make a decent amount of income and buy the things I want. And even though it is a small business, it is still a start to something bigger. You've accumulated so much wealth, yet you're so generous with it. You never hesitate to share your wealth with those around you, such as family, friends, and even strangers. You've bought my grandma a brand new shiny SUV. You've given my family your old car for free when you could have easily sold it for thousands. And you've bought me my first ever computer. You even go out of your way to share your wealth. For instance, along the road trip, we stopped at an empty gas station in the freezing cold night. So cold that when you breathed, the condensation was potent enough to look like you were blowing out smoke from a cigarette. You spotted a homeless man across the vacant gas station, and you went out of your way and walked the long distance to the man to give him some money, despite wearing only shorts and a thin jacket on that freezing night. Every time you would see a homeless person in need, you would make sure that you had given them money. You explained to me that you do all of these things because money comes and goes. I thank you because I've instilled that mindset into myself to be even more generous to others. Every time I see a homeless person, I will give them money, whether it be $5 or $1, as long as I share something with them. Or I might give someone working super hard a larger than normal tip. It's this money comes and goes mindset that has made me realize not to be stingy and selfish, but to share the wealth with others. Within those couple of days I spent with you, I've learned so many things that have really had a positive influence on my life. You've taught me to work hard and to never give up, to achieve what I want through your own perseverance. And you've taught me to show generosity to others through your own generosity. And so I'm truly thankful for these valuable lessons that I have learned from you.